Welcome to Black and Red Talks, your daily dose of AC Milan news. AC Milan couldn't find the back of the net at Allianz Stadium. Under Conceicao's leadership, it's their first goalless match. Juventus set a record, keeping a clean sheet against Milan for 4 consecutive Serie A games for the first time ever. Tough loss for AC Milan at the Allianz Stadium, falling 2-0 to Juventus. Mbangula and Wee netted the goals. This marks Milan's first defeat under coach Sergio Conceição. The updated Serie A standings: Napoli 47, Inter 44, Atalanta 43, Juventus 37, Lazio 36, Bologna 33, Fiorentina 32, Milan 31. Maignan suffered a muscle issue in his right leg's adductor during the first half against Juventus. Despite pulling off key saves early in the second half, he's visibly struggling. Maignan seems to be avoiding using his right leg when playing with his feet. At halftime in Juventus versus Milan, it's a scoreless tie. This marks the continuation of a trend under coach Sergio Conceição, with the Rossoneri not scoring in the first 45 minutes of their past 4 matches, including both Supercoppa Italiana games against Juventus and Inter, and 2 league matches against Cagliari and Como. Maignan experienced muscle discomfort late in the first half of Juventus versus Milan, alerting teammates and the bench. Coach Sergio Conceição has instructed backup goalkeepers Sportiello and Torriani to warm up. His condition will be assessed during halftime to decide if a substitution is needed. During the pre-match press conference for Juventus versus Milan, coach Sergio Conceição made it clear he wouldn't speak to DAZN before the game. He felt distracted and preferred to focus. As a result, Fofana and Ibrahimovic stepped in to handle the media duties instead. AC Milan has announced that Marco Pellegrino will be moving to Club Atletico Huracan on loan until June 30th, 2025. This comes after ending his temporary deal with Club Atletico Independiente. The club wishes Marco all the best in his new journey with Huracan. Exciting developments for AC Milan fans. According to the latest from Gazzetta dello Sport, Kyle Walker is on the brink of joining from Manchester City. Zlatan Ibrahimovic even dialed Walker recently to talk about this potential move, which could become official after the Juve match. The plan is a 6-month loan with the option to buy $1 million now, potentially $5 million later. Milan sees Walker as the key to bolstering the right flank. City seems open to this, seeing Walker as a captain ready for a new challenge. AC Milan is rumored to be shaking up their defense this January, potentially selling Fikayo Tomori or Serbian talent Pavlovic. However, transfer expert Matteo Moretto clarified on social media, only one will leave, not both. Stay tuned for more on how this unfolds. Milan's transfer window is buzzing as they try to find a new home for Marko Lazetic. Renowned journalist Nicolo Schira reports that Milan offered the Serbian striker on loan to Bari. However, Bari isn't interested in bringing Lazetic on board. According to market expert Nicolo Schira, Juventus plans to buy Pierre Kalulu from Milan for €14 million at season's end. They're also preparing a long-term contract for the French defender, extending to 2029, with his salary potentially rising to €2.4 million annually. AC Milan is making a move for Joao Felix, the talented midfielder from Chelsea. Initial talks have started, and Milan plans to intensify efforts soon. They aim for a loan with a buy option set at $35M for summer 2026, initially for 6 months, with plans to extend for another year. AC Milan is closing in on a deal for Manchester City's Kyle Walker. They're offering a loan worth €1 million, with a purchase option in June for about $5 million. Walker's set to sign a contract until 2027. The move to the Rossoneri is almost finalized. Gazzetta dello Sport reveals a significant twist in AC Milan's transfer plans. Kyle Walker from Manchester City is set to join the club, which means Rashford won't be making the move. Economic challenges and Barcelona's interest were factors, but Conceição prioritized strengthening the defense. The deal is expected to be finalized soon. Big update on Milan's summer transfer plans. Il Messaggero reveals that Juventus, Milan, and Inter are eyeing Nuno Tavares. The 2000-born fullback, a standout this season under Baroni, is attracting attention from these top Italian clubs. Stay locked in for any moves. After the Juventus game, Maignan spoke to DAZN. The Milan goalie insisted that the season isn't over yet, urging everyone to keep pushing and learn from mistakes. Frustrated by Juventus outperforming them in duels, he acknowledged missed chances and felt anger about not winning. Despite feeling a slight adductor issue, he chose to stay on the field, not wanting to abandon his teammates. After Juventus clashed with Milan, Massimo Ambrosini shared his concerns on DAZN. The former midfielder pointed out a troubling pattern. In 5 matches, Conceição always had to shake things up at halftime. Whether in the Supercoppa, against Como, or Cagliari, Milan's passivity and inability to stay engaged are worrying signs. Milan showed promise in the first half at Allianz Stadium, with 3 shots on target, even though Juventus controlled possession. The second half, however, was dire. Absences and lack of depth contributed to this, with Milan posting 0 shots on target, a worrying stat for the 21st Serie A matchday.